Okay. All right, and we're live.
In this episode,
Brought to you by a big old can of Why Bother?
a big old can of stuff that you no sugar, no sodium,
No caffeine.
no calories.
Coca-Cola.
Why? There's no.
We got that Coca-Cola sponsorship money.
Oh no, we don't. A, no, we don't, and B, there's nothing in there.
Nothing but flavor.
That's not good. It's not good at all. I'm saying it's
Well,
not
you
good.
see-
Y'all gonna watch me drink this whole damn
You see,
thing.
the problem is, I figured out just how much caffeine I've been drinking lately.
Mm.
So this is an effort to trick my brain into thinking I'm drinking caffeine when I'm actually not.
Your brain knows, Charlie.
It might. We'll see how this podcast goes.
Oh man.
All right, so this is episode 7.
We're at 7?
We're on 7.
That's 3 from 10.
Okay. And we
We should do something special for episode 2.
Well, let's see if we get canceled after this episode. Because this episode is about why singles fighters are second-class citizens.
I thought we weren't doing that one.
That's what you said. But we told our fans at the end of the last episode that's what we were doing.
Well, I mean,
It's been a good run. We've had 7 episodes.
that's not even, we haven't even made it to double digit. No,
We'll come back to why all the reasons the singles.
that'll be
suck.
episode number 10. No, that'll be episode 11.
11?
Yeah, that'll be number 11.
Number 11.
Yeah, because we get syndicated on episode 10, and it stops mattering after
It stops
that.
mattering after
we'll
that?
immediately
All right,
stop
all right.
caring after that.
So we'll come for the singles fighter. You're safe for another 4 episodes.
For another 4
4
episodes.
episodes.
Get ready, guys. Get your defenses ready.
All right, today we're going to talk about War in the North, which is
More than in
one of my favorite tournaments.
it's coming to be
Yeah,
it's probably the only tens tournament in
Reno is 10s this year because that was Cyrus's stipulation for AMCF stepping in and helping with Reno was that it was going to be a 10s tournament.
It really sucks that I'm not going to be there.
Reno sucks,
I'm not,
and I want to support my boy Cyrus,
I like the city
but I
of
also
Reno.
don't want to go to Reno a whole lot more.
I like the city of Reno. It is the biggest small town in America. I love it there.
It is just shitty Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. It's all of the stuff.
It has no redeeming quality.
It has all the stuff that Vegas. Here's the redeeming quality about it. It's not Vegas.
I mean, the
Jeez.
only thing it has going for it is that it's near Lake Tahoe,
It's like
which is
8
kind of
hours.
pretty.
It's like 8 hours from Lake Tahoe.
No, it's not.
I thought no Vegas.
No, Vegas is.
Vegas
but
is
Reno's
8 hours.
not.
Reno's like 1 hour from Lake Tahoe.
if
or
that.
some shit. Okay.
So, and then it has some really baller pancakes at that one pancake place we eat at every time we go. There's like this breakfast place that has
I've
these-
never been to Reno with the team. When I went to Reno, I was there by myself.
me, Austin, and Cumbie always have breakfast at this hipster-looking breakfast place that has these bomb.
Are you going this
waffles.
year? Are you going to Reno?
Pancakes, right? Pancakes. No, I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to Reno.
You tell me about the pancakes the year that you don't go.
I mean, I'm sorry. It costs more to go to Reno than it does to go to Europe.
Yeah, dude. I don't get it, man.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Anytime you get west of the Rockies, it gets expensive to go to. So Reno will be a West Coast tournament, which it always is. It's the ACS National Championship, but it's also the only event the ACS hosts.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough sell.
Well,
Full disclosure, we have rocked. We've won every year we've gone, and we didn't go
Okay.
last year,
okay.
which is the first year that we didn't win.
Yeah, who won it? I think it was an
I think
upset.
the Execution.
Oh, the Executions won it last year.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It was an upset on Houston. Houston should have been in the running for that.
Oh yeah, they had a
And
tough tournament.
Something happened.
Oof.
So
To be fair though, that's kind of like when you see that teams are like real teams when they kind of start having those ups and downs. To be honest.
it gave them that was the start of the gut check that they needed.
To like get
Then
it
Carnage finished it up and be like, hey,
yeah.
you actually have to train.
You got to do. Yeah, you got to go.
Right, the whole team has to
Yeah, the
commit
whole
to training.
team,
if you want.
not
Not
just a few of you guys.
just you,
Yeah.
you core guys. You got to have everybody training.
Mm-hmm.
And Carnage was the finish of that upset.
Yeah.
And then they absolutely blew the doors off IMCF.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Houston kind of led the 16s team.
And didn't drop a round, I think, right?
No, because no. The 16s team, we dropped 1 round. We went to 3 rounds.
Oh, yeah, with France.
And France in the gold medal round. Now, we sort of lost a round to France when they cheated their asses off, which was declared a refight. And then when they refought it, they took a knee. But that round didn't actually matter.
Okay.
Because we were both going to go to the gold medal round anyway.
Okay. Gotcha.
So technically, we didn't drop any rounds till the gold medal round, except for the round that France cheated, and then they just took a knee on when we refought it.
Yeah, that was wild. Dudes were getting up. By the way,
that was a lot of cheating in 1 round, man. That was a lot.
Enough cheating for the whole tournament.
That was a lot
in 1 round. enough cheating for 2 tournaments in 1 round. Yeah.
And then they had home skillet Jean-Luc Pierre, or whatever the hell his name is.
Jean-Luc Kneecapper.
Yeah. They racked up enough red cards to get the entire French team banned from the tournament in 1 round.
Great. Oh, yeah, Quebec just Quebec disappeared. The Quebec team.
Dude. I feel sorry for France getting stuck with that jackass.
Yeah, man. And the thing that's wild, France has, I think, it's not even close. They have the most Buhurt teams on the planet.
They have a lot.
It's not even close. They have. I
kind of like the rivalry that's developing between the French and the U.S. teams.
I do too.
They got our asses in Prague. They go around. They just dude.
Oh yeah, I'll watch some of that actually this morning.
The 16s and the gold medal round. Those were the 12s and the gold medal round in Prague. Holy Jesus, they beat the pants off of us. And then we returned the favor.
That whole round, I was like,
listen, they broke Austin's back.
Yeah.
They broke both bones in both his radius and ulna.
Yeah.
He's
just coming back for War in the North since
that'll be his first tournament back since France gave him that ass whipping. They absolutely beat me so bad that I could no longer.
I picked up the wrong Coke. That's your Coke from earlier. Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Oh
well, now you got bald man cooties. I backwash Charles.
Next episode. It's
gone. No more dreads.
No hair with a beard. I'm gonna do the older black gentleman thing. No hair, beard.
You gotta have the glasses and you gotta get that salt and pepper.
They'll be like, what? When did Charles turn 45?
And you can only wear 3-piece suits.
Charles went from 30 to 45.
Immaculately tailored. Oh. So, anyway, War in the North, which will be the first. It's the first dedicated tennis tournament we've had in the U.S. since the evaporation of that tournament that they used to do up in New England.
New World Cup?
No, it wasn't New World Cup. The one the executioners put on that baseball field.
Oh my goodness. No, it wasn't. It was. I know what you're talking about.
Nobody ever went to it.
Yeah, they were like.
It's a regional thing.
Yeah.
It was a dedicated regional chapter match type thing. Yeah. That was the last 10-man dedicated thing that they did. Mm-hmm. War in the North started out as a 5-man chapter match, and then it became 10s last year.
And also, actually, shout outs to those guys. That was probably the first region putting on consistent chapter, other than the Northeast. But the Northeast were kind of like intramurals. They were kind of within.
It's all the feeder teams for the executioners.
Yeah. But the War in the North, those guys were actually having pretty consistent chapter matches.
Yep, because that's how we won chapter wars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shout outs to the Midwest guys.
Yeah, but last year, War in the North became a tennis tournament, dedicated tennis tournament, and this year will be the second coming of the tennis tournament. I think tens are the future of the sport. 10/12s, it's the same thing. You get 2 extra guys.
Man, that 2 extra guys matters, Doug.
I mean, there's more people on the field, but when I say it doesn't matter because the strategies are the same.
The interplay is the exact same.
Yeah. When you get to 16s, it starts to change a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But how
do you feel about 30s? Because you're like, the big fights are good, but
30s are not. They're not. I'm sorry. They're not. And the reason 30s are bad is because I'm going to get a lot of hate for this.
Where else do I get to swing an 8-foot pole?
The problem with the 30s are bad because it's just tourists.
Yeah, sure.
Because the way they're run,
fair,
like the problem with the 30s is they're run at the end of the 5s and the 12s
Yeah,
and all the other stuff and all the
also
singles,
ran
and
up.
so it's all the also. It's like I want to go compete, but they want the slot, so they put them on 30s team, and then you just get decimated.
Yeah, you just
like,
go and die.
How about no?
Go and die for your country.
How about no? No. There's no team cohesion. It's just throwing bodies at one. And I think 30s could be fun if you can get 30 guys that were actually solid fighters that were coming to a dedicated 30s tournament.
You mean 45 guys? Because that's going to be what your team is. A 30s team is going to be about 45. That's
right.
That's an NFL roster.
Yeah,
like that's.
Or it's a high school football roster.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think
55?
NFL is 55,
53, 55, something like that.
Somewhere, yeah,
50 something.
So like, that's wild. Yeah, that's basically an NFL roster's worth of guys, and getting that many guys locked in for one team.
Yeah,
Plus,
that's why I'm so glad Tanner's the captain for Team Texas for our tennis teams.
Yeah, man.
Because I don't want that job.
Yeah, me neither.
Especially not for like when you get no. But yeah.
I had the easiest co-captain job ever in Spain, Doug. all I did was listen to what Tanner said and say, "Yep, what he said."
Building off what the captain said.
Yeah, literally. No, I didn't. I didn't build at all. I was just
do exactly what he just said to do.
You heard your captain. You got him, boys.
Ooh. So, tens, like for me, and also the way they do tens more north is a little bit different. It's not. It is a tournament, but it's not best of 3. It's best of 5.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's also really cool.
Yeah. So it begins to take on a more of a chapter match aspect. So I really like that.
You can end up with 2 teams going 5 rounds because they just went back and forth.
Not against us.
Well, yeah,
not against us.
You
get 3.
You get 3.
And they're not going to be pleasant.
Oh man, you could even get 6 if it ends in a Samoa or a draw.
So
you can get up.
Have you seen our roster?
Yeah. Our roster looks pretty tough.
So our roster for War North kind of looks like this. We got Grant. We got me. We got Austin. We got Blade. We got Tanner, Adam, Heath, you, Zach, and BJ. Then we also have Cumby.
Wait, is Cumby coming?
Supposed to be.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
The original Texas fighter?
Yeah, Cumby, Tyler,
War Hero,
Yanni, Vincent. Then we have
we got the Lost Boys, all the Lost Boys.
Nick and Lion. All right.
Also dogs.
All right. Then it looks like we've got Jacob and Kenny. I'm not sure who Jacob
is
and
Kenny
Kenny
coming?
Is that our Kenny?
Yeah, I think that was our Kenny.
Okay.
I don't know if he's coming or not.
Okay.
That'd be dope.
And then Adam D from Austin.
Nice. Okay, Adam Davis.
So we got some new guys and we got a bunch of veterans.
I think every team from Texas is represented too.
Yep. And we got some Oklahoma boys, and then we got Tyler. So that is going to be a fat roster. This roster was the core of the 16s roster.
Yeah.
And Adam was on 5s and 10s at IMCF.
That roster hasn't lost a fight, and this would be.
I think Tanner is the winningest 10s, 16s coach.
Yeah.
Ever at this point.
Yeah, because it marked the 1 year when. Yeah, it was the 1 year of no losses at Mexico.
Yeah.
And then that team, we took that team to War in the North, yeah. Yeah.
The team came from War in the North. So what we're saying is Team Texas is coming to play. And this year we're bringing axes. We didn't bring any last year. I had to scavenge mine from the field.
They gave me that giant heavy thing, and they were like, "Oh, I don't think Charles will be able to swing it."
I just took it from some guy that hit me in the hand. And I'm like, that's not nice.
We were mid-round, and I was fighting, and I was like, where did Charlie get an axe from? Like, who? What? No.
Then I just walked down the rails, chopping at his teammates. Oh. So that is the best feeling when you take someone else's axe and you get to hit them with it. That is the absolute best feeling in the
People
sport.
like you need to be arrested.
Give me that. This is mine now.
This is mine.
Let me show you how to swing this. But last year they called the tournament halfway through the day.
Oh yeah, because it was supposed to be a double round robin.
It was supposed to be double round robin, but we had absolutely blew the pants off of the competition.
Yeah, everybody was kind of smoked at the end of it.
And it was the right call because when fighters start getting tired,
They start getting hurt.
Yeah, right. And so I was fine with that. We only had 9 guys, and then we spent the rest of the day in like a 4-hour training session.
Yeah, that's become a thing too. Is kind of at the end of every war in the North.
Well, at the end of a lot of tournaments, we're doing training.
Yeah.
So they're teaching people how not to suck, right? It's the warlord way, right? We're going to win, and then we're going to teach you how to win. Well, I mean, we don't have any secrets. We're going to show you exactly what we do, right?
Because you want everybody to get better.
We want to raise that bar, as Heath is so fond of saying from Tulsa, that iron sharpens iron, man.
Yeah. Iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens iron.
Rising tide raises all ships.
However you want to say it.
Yeah.
The better we get the average Buhurt fighter in America, the better we become. Right? Which means that we can continue to have dominant showings at all of our international events. Right?
By the way, the video from Mexico are going up. The 5s.
Oh yeah, I saw Timothy Hines dropped that this week.
Dropped those videos at the.
I was watching that with the tiny humans, man.
Nice. Awesome,
yeah. Awesome. And what's hilarious is
this podcast is going to become a Timothy Hines dropped a new video podcast.
Like, Timothy Hines. By the way, Timothy Hines dropped a new video. But yeah, he dropped those, and it's
I'm going to add him to the list, by the way. It's the influencer list, by the way. I don't know why I haven't done that.
But the video he's got shows a real nice juxtaposition between teams that train and teams that don't.
Yeah.
And when you see the American 5s team take the list, and their rounds are a third the average round length of everybody else's rounds, you're like, oh, that is a different category of fighter.
Exactly.
And
France had some guys from Achilles Equania on their team.
France had a pretty stacked team, dude.
And I think the only reason the French Ninja wasn't there because he had some kind of horrendous.
I think he had like a real bad injury.
He'll be back. He'll be back soon
for sure.
Yeah.
I can't imagine him not being there. Like,
yeah,
he's a French icon.
They have a guy, and I don't know where he went. He was probably there fighting at IMCF this year, but last year. In Spain, there was a dude who was about French Ninja size and doing all the same stuff, and he used like a pole. It was probably like a 5.5, 6 foot pole. And every time someone would rush him, he'd get under him, throw him like the French Ninja does, and go back to fight. And they had me set because they thought I was concussed. It wasn't a concussion. My head just hurt. Anyways.
Charles is a concussion connoisseur.
I know what a concussion feels like. That wasn't one. But the guys fighting, I'm like, who is this dude? And they're like, is that the French Ninja? So, I don't know. I'm sure he was on the team. I need to find and see if I can track that guy down, because that guy was a dog. But
yeah. So anyway,
War
North. We've got all the typical Midwest teams coming. The Wyverns are going to be there. They're going to have the, I think Iowa's coming.
The Rat Pack?
The Des Moines.
Nice.
I thought it was Grandma's Couch.
It's a Grandma's Couch.
The purple.
Wait.
I forget what their team name is, but it's
Rat Pack, Illinois, or
the purple and it's the purple and yellow. That looks like Grandma's Couch. Their tabards.
The Order.
New Order.
Yeah.
That's New Order.
They're gonna.
Kansas City.
Yeah, KC.
And then us. And then I got a couple of teams I can't remember off the top of my head. And then I was talking to the captain of Kenyas.
Oh,
Mr. Andrew McCabe, and he said they're getting the team together to come.
Nice.
And so that means you're going to have 2 of the top teams in the nation at War North throwing down with 10s. And I can't imagine that they won't be bringing Mickey from Nashville.
Yeah.
And picking up a few Nashville.
What if Nashville brings their own 12s?
Now Nashville has enough guys to do it, and so does Cincinnati. I'd love to see Cincinnati bring some guys out.
I was about to say that's the area.
Cincinnati has like the most fighters of any team in the U.S.
in armor.
Yeah, they have 3 dozen, 4 dozen fighters in armor.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that'd be awesome if we
What if we could get a U.S.? What if we could get? I'm going to put this out in the universe right now. Put this energy out in the universe. What if we could get an all U.S. 150 versus 150.
So Cyrus is putting that out for IMCF 2025.
All right. We gotta make sure.
I don't know if am I allowed to talk about this? Wait, this is my show. Can't even tell me what I can talk about. Anyway,
let me buckle up for this one.
All right. The rumor is, I can neither confirm nor deny this, but I have it on good authority that there will be a 150 versus 150 in Houston, it's going to be in Houston for the Conroe, Houston, same thing. For the IMCF 2025.
Okay.
All right. And it's going to be competitive 150 v 150.
What do you mean competitive?
They're going to give out medals for it. So
what you're saying is we're going to try and get multiple 150 versus 150 teams?
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm so
that's
down.
That's going to be a thing, dude.
I'm so down. We got to make sure
IMCF 2025 is going to be like the biggest IMCF ever.
We got to make sure we get Chile on our team.
Well, I think it's going to be All-American.
Oh.
It's in America, dude. Can you not see us not getting 150 fighters? We've got events that have 150 fighters in it. Plus, you're going to have the 5s team, the 10s team, the 16s team. All the singles fighters will be there. Mm-hmm. And then you just open up as a competitive event. You can just come fight on Team USA as a competitive event.
Man, I'm so ready. 150 versus 150.
That's it, dude. I mean, that is like. Now, see, here's the thing. Like 30 v 30, ain't about that. The 150 v 150, that's big enough to pique my interest.
Yeah, that's big enough to where I don't care if I'll get hurt or not.
That's like, but it's also not at that point you're not really doing Buhurt. That's more like a reenactment type thing. It looks more like the line battles that you see from historical sources and stuff. That's more what it becomes. It's like, yes, it's kind of what we do, but it's not the same sport.
I'll be sure to have my nasal ready because I'm not wearing a wolf rib during that. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine the number of wolf ribs that are going to be in that?
Oh, yeah, not mine.
Dude, I was looking at some old video, and outside the fact that we all sucked, there were no wolf ribs.
What about... No, in Europe, there were the guys who had...
The oculars.
It's like, bro, I can hit your cheekbone through your eye. Like, ref, somebody, please.
Or back in when we first started the sport that... if you didn't wear a face mask,
they
couldn't hit you in the head.
Like, just don't hit him in the face. Excuse me.
We're not playing that game.
Oh my God, yeah. You just see this and you're like, I know an axe can fit in there.
Yeah.
Jeez. We've come a long way.
And then all of these people talking about wolf ribs are fine. I've never been injured in my wolf rib. Well, you lucky. Because wolf ribs posting up injuries almost every day.
All the time. Shout out to Julie, by the way, speaking of wolf rib injuries. Shout out to McCabe, speaking of
McCabe.
Oh my God.
McCabe, I love you, bro. I love you, bro, but you did that to yourself. You ran into that axe.
The coolest. He got the coolest scar he could have gotten.
No scar.
No.
He said he didn't have the single. It didn't scar at all.
But it like cut his.
I know. Man's got super healing powers. Wolverine.
Jeez. Jesus.
So, but he just hit me up. He's looking for new armor. So,
hopefully a new helmet too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
my helmet got fixed. So look out for the nasal to be back.
I'm always wearing baller helmets. So,
yeah.
Max Protect.
Yeah, Max Protect.
Max Protect. It's the only D I run.
If I prevent defense all the time. I'm still looking at a thing. I'm probably going to be the guy that has like 3 helmets because.
So you think when we show up at War North for the 10s, these guys are going to just bring all axes again, or are they going to learn from their mistakes?
I think we're going to see more axes because I think that a bunch of people feel like. Oh.
Whoa. Sorry, I was looking through the team chat, make sure I had all the roster right.
I think we're going to see more axes because I think that's what gives people the best chance with this. Because
no, it doesn't.
You know how in boxing, like, or in most forms of fighting, typically the best fighter wins. But in boxing or striking sports, you have the puncher's chance, more or less. I think
Okay, but you gotta get that puncher's chance across 10 dudes.
I agree
across the line.
I agree that it's wrong. I agree that it's a wrong assessment, but I think it's going to be an assessment that a lot of teams make if they're like, oh, look, this round that they almost lost. How many axes did they go against when it didn't matter? When that wasn't the thing that changed. What happened was we were down 3 guys, and like it was gonna be a close fight anyways because we were down 3 guys. I think we're gonna see more axes.
Did we fight around down 3? We did fight around with 7 dudes versus 10 last year. Because you couldn't get in the list. Was it you?
Yeah, I had an armor failure.
And then Mikey had an armor failure.
Mikey had an armor failure.
And we were already down 1. So that was the only round that we came close to losing.
Yeah. Oh no, Mikey! That wasn't the round where Mikey had the armor failure because it was a round right after that one. Because the round before that, he carried real hard at the end, and I think he got armor failure within the last little bit of that one.
Yeah, so he couldn't fight that round. Yeah. So he was getting duct taped.
Mm-hmm. He had armor failure. I had armor failure, and I think one other guy did, or maybe it was when we were down, and then we
were already down and 2 down. So we fought 1 with 7. So that was the closest round that we had.
Man. So, because me and you fought when we were 8, when it was 8 versus 10, and then I went out 1.
Yeah.
Jeez. Never again.
I was fine.
No.
I was fine.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Don't run.
Don't run.
Just walk up the rail, grab dude, put dude on down.
Grab dude.
Put him on the ground.
Put guy on ground.
Ground.
Grab guy, put on ground.
Grab dude, rotate, hide behind dude, yell for Charles. Get real small. Get real small.
Help.
Don't hit me, hit him.
I wonder if they'll let me borrow that axe again, that man splitter axe.
You could just bring an axe.
Yeah, but that one was really nice because it was real heavy. And like a lighter axe, you swing faster or you swing harder, but a heavy axe like bites better, you know? Like, yeah, maybe.
All I know is I'm going fishing.
Fishing.
I'm going fishing. Me and Tanner are going fishing.
Do we have a list of teams confirmed for IMCF next year?
IMCF? I ain't worried about IMCF next year. That's next year. I'm worried about War in the North, man.
What about?
Do we have teams confirmed for War in the North? Let's see. Let's see if they posted anything. What's on the FaceBase? Because our sport only communicates on FaceBase.
Man,
that is the dumbest thing ever. War in the North, 2024.
So they should have a list. Let's see.
Meet your host, the Twin Cities Wyverns,
Yeah.
at Adrenaline Sports Center, Minnesota Armored Combat. Minnesota Cornhole League.
Well, check out the page. You go to the page, see if that. Oh no, that's No.
That's going to the Adrenaline Sports Center.
Lord have mercy.
There are no posts in this event.
Guys, fellas.
There's 144 interested in going.
Fellas.
So, definitely.
Fellas. Not much information.
Martin Lemieux. This is one of my CNC homies. He don't even fight.
See,
Martin, why are you going?
Why? Come check out some
I guess
fights.
you're coming to see me fight?
You're like, what? Mark David, nice.
So, this is all the Minnesota guys. So yeah. So,
jeez.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna have singles there, but that'll be on Sunday, and we won't be there Sunday.
Oh, is it gonna be a 2-day thing?
Always is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
We've only ever gone to the first day
Because we don't fight singles, Charles. Because we're not second-class citizens.
They have a. You got to be trolling me right now.
No.
Is it?
It was 2 days last year.
Nah, dude.
Because like, they do it right. Singles is after the melees.
So everybody knows to not show up.
Well, the thing, everybody knows not to show up, but also like if you're gonna do polearm, you can do polearm.
Okay, I guess.
Right. So I don't have to worry about getting injured or getting my kit broke, not being able to fight. But the problem is it's on day 2, which is the right way to do it, but it's a long ass drive home.
Yeah, no.
So because I would love to stay and fight polearm.
Yeah, I was about to say pole could be cool, but nah, not. Not like that.
So, speaking of long-ass drives.
How long of a drive? What's it, 10, 12 hours?
It was like 15.
15, okay.
Something like that. Maybe not quite that much. It's a long way.
Because we got 4 coming with us.
Yeah, I think it's me, you, Adam, and
BJ.
Mm-hmm. And then we got, I thought we had some, no, Taylor couldn't make it. So he was going to ride with us, but he can't make it anymore.
Oh, yeah, because Taylor Jones has a pro fight. Shout out to Taylor Jones, by the way. He's I think he's on like a 4 pro fight win streak or something like that.
Dominating.
Yeah, he's doing very well. Last pro fight,
dude is training his ass off. He was already one beautiful specimen.
Yeah, that dude was already.
Now he's just turned it to 11.
Dude's a dog.
Yeah. So Taylor don't ever hit me again.
Shannon Knight we had a lot of TKOs in AMMA last night.
And Pete Mo come out there. And actually, Kenya sent 3 fighters to AMMA.
All of them won.
In Nashville last weekend, and all of them won. All of them, and they won handily. McCabe's fight was against Greg Fisher.
No. McCabe's fight was against.
No, Taylor was fighting Greg Fisher.
Taylor fought Greg Fisher. McCabe's fight was against Michael De Bruin.
Yes.
And McCabe's fight was against Michael De Bruin and with poles, with axes.
Yes. And he handled that one.
Man. Lots of smoke coming off of those.
Yeah. And then I forget who Pete was fighting, but I
think the guy who Pete fought forgot who he was too.
Yeah, helmet got knocked off, head bounced off the ground, nighty night.
Be sure to check out AMMA.
Mickey and his crew over in Nashville are doing some awesome stuff.
Yeah, they've done pay-per-view. They do pay-per-view now.
Make sure you watch that you follow on the right accounts because there are a couple of copycat body counts popping up.
Shout outs, guys! Y'all have made it. You've officially made it,
man.
They
got them body counts. So
shout outs to them.
But yeah, AMMA's popping off now. They're packing that arena.
Yeah.
So I think they got a 4,000 seat arena, and they're filling.
Yeah.
So it's good shit, man. Mickey and his team have been busting their ass.
Soon they'll get the second level of that arena because they've got, I think it's like 2 levels of it, and that first level is full, but there's like another second one. They get a whole, because I think there's like 12,000 people in there that can sit in that arena or something. Can you imagine fighting with that many people watching?
Let's do that with Melee.
Put
some Melee in that arena.
Melee teams.
Let's do some Melee chapter matches.
Yeah, because a whole chapter match would be perfect. Perfect length of time. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. You want to see your crowd stand on their feet the whole time? That's it, man. That's it.
The commentary for MMA is getting better.
It was much better this one than it has been before.
Yes.
Much better.
A lot better on that.
You still need to have me and Charles and Lauren and Vince come do one. Oh, my
God. The trio, the quartet. The quartet. But we have to figure out how to get some kind of like interview because Vincent doing the interviews, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Vincent is the voice of Buhurt.
Yeah, the voice of Buhurt. I'm changing his name right here. Let's do the sign off and then I'll change the name.
All right, so all right, we got I guess we were at 30 minutes, so I guess we time to sign off. So any closing thoughts on War in the North?
War in the North, be ready. Texas is coming.
So War in the North is in first week in October. It's in Minnesota. If you start typing War in the North 2024 in Facebook, you'll pop up with the event page. Fans, they got bleachers there. It is one of the most fun fights you'll see. It is indoors.
It is indoors.
And it's incredibly well run. They're gonna have some of the best refs there with Steve Martin and David. Bell.
David Bell.
Awesome. David Bell brings his daughters to help run the event, and his daughters are absolutely amazing event runners.
They're the best.
So they are.
Keep everybody in line. Yes. Make sure you're eating. Make sure you got a couple of them oranges because I gotta get 2 in each hand.
So it's gonna be a good event. It's gonna be a hell of a lot of fun. And fun fact, it's at a soccer event which has a padded grass field. So if you're fighting us, it's a nice place for you to land.
Nice place for you to land. Oh man. Yeah, if we end up not,
we're gonna get our shit rocked and absolutely wrecked in this tournament.
We end up not placing this tournament.
We're gonna spend the entire show just eating
long faces.
But we got a title to defend, man. We got to talk shit.
Yeah, fair.
Like we've never not won War in the North.
I feel like at this point, if we win this one, Texas owns the North.
Yeah, we've won every one they've ever hosted.
Yeah. Well, they should call
fives or tens.
They should call it the Warren, Texas. It's still hosted there.
It's still hosted.
That's a good idea.
So no, I love the Midwest guys. Minnesota's got a good group of guys there. Spence Fashing is kind of their regional head dude, and they put on a really good event. More in the North, it is one of my favorites. It's one of my. I'm not going to miss every year. Like it's
sure.
fantastic.
It's on the list every year.
Yeah,
not missing More in the North.
So and they do a really good job with the fans. They've got you guys in a big like bleacher area so you can see. And last year I think they had 300. What was the head count for fans?
The stands were packed.
They were packed. So I think it was like 300, 400, something in that range. What someone was telling me. So yeah, if you're in the area, come out. Looks like my homie Martin Lemieux's coming out. So he was there last year. So we'll see him. Hopefully they're again this year.
Awesome.
But yeah, that is War in the North. It is the tens tournament in the U.S. It is It's the only dedicated tens tournament outside of Reno. But Reno sucks, and Minnesota doesn't suck as bad.
There we go. That works. That works for me.
So, on that note, I'm Charlie.
I'm Charles. He's a pretty one.
Don't forget to check us out at merch.buhurtislove.com and get you a nice tank top. Yeah. Some swag. Some
we got
Buhurt
some swag. We got not just tank tops. We even got a sleeved shirt.
Do we have sleeve shirts?
Yeah, we got the only box. Only box.
Why would only box not be a tank top though?
Because it's the sleeve shirt. Isn't it both?
We should have made it a mesh tank top. Oh my God. On that note, we'll see you on the next episode.
Oh my God.